So I just thought I would do a chill little get ready with me today. More cleaner makeup and also with a little bit more sustainable packaging. There's definitely still stuff in here that is packaged in plastic. There's a spider. Ooh. Definitely more sustainable than my past everyday makeup routine. By no means am I going to be able to go completely zero waste with my makeup, but I am going to make I'm gonna make an effort to make more sustainable decisions. So yeah, let's just get into this. This first thing is not really sustainable, nor is it very clean makeup, and this is pretty much the only thing that's not, you know, super clean makeup, and that's because I'm still trying to decide what I want to switch over to. I want to find a waterproof all natural eyebrow gel, a tinted one, but that has been proven to be a little bit difficult. So this is what I've been doing with my brows recently. Even though this is in plastic packaging, I definitely see it as so much more sustainable than just getting like a, you know, a little tube of eyebrow gel that's gonna last you a few months. This will probably last me till I die, to be honest, because I use the tiniest amount. I'll show you. Also, I use like that much for each eyebrow, and that's even a little too much, so that might be 2 eyebrows. But this is the only thing I've found that actually holds my hairs up. I need to tint my eyebrows so bad. If I just keep up with tinting my eyebrows, then I won't even need a tinted brow gel or anything. I just pretty much am fine with the way they look when they're tinted. I also do this before I start putting my face makeup down, because it is going to get kind of messy because I'm pulling my brows up. This is Lindy Crystal Lindy. She's on YouTube here too. This is her brow routine and I love it, but I am trying to find more of a clean brow routine, and also it's just kind of a pain sometimes. So then I'm going to take this little reusable makeup thing that I talked about a few times, maybe just once, just to wipe away the excess. The spider moved closer. Why do spiders feel like they have to come to you? Sorry, I had to go put him somewhere else. The spiders in this room, for whatever reason, they're ballsy. They come, even if they're on the other side of the room, within like 15 minutes they'll be right up next to you, and then within the next 5 minutes they'll be dropping on you. Then what I do is I go in, like I said, this is Lindy Crystal's brow routine. Just go in with my Anastasia brow pomade, and I just fill in some spots that I feel like needed to be filled in. If my brows were tinted, I would skip this part, but since they are not, this method looks a lot better on me, at least I feel, when I have my eyebrows tinted, because 1, I don't even have to go in with that second step, and 2, it's just a lot more even. Now I just move on to the face. First off is sunscreen, and this one is also in plastic packaging, so that also has to change, but this is a more natural sunscreen, which I like. It's by Badger. It's the Damascus Rose Broad Spectrum 25. It does have a sheer tint to it, but I find it doesn't, you know, do anything for coverage, if that makes sense. I also find it does not break me out. It definitely has a tendency to dry out your skin, so I have my moisturizing face oil on under this, and I make sure that, like, I just did my skincare routine, but if it had been a while since I did, I make sure I put that on before I go in with this. After that's done, I go in with my, man, this is all in plastic. Okay, so here's this one, which I actually prefer more than the Dab. Actually, it totally depends. So I have one from Dab Herb Makeup, which is it's actually a foundation, but I do use it as concealer, and you can use it as concealer, and it is more of a matte finish than the Undone, this one. But first off, it's too dark for me. I actually didn't end up getting the lightest shade, which was stupid, so I'm sure their lightest shade would match me. I don't know, I guess I just thought I would get some sun during the summer, so maybe it'll match me more into the summer. This one is just so much easier to blend out to me, so I generally go towards this one, and especially since it matches me best right now, that's what I've been doing. It is in plastic packaging, but you also get like a ton of product in here. and especially since I'm just using like a tiny bit. So in case you haven't heard me talk about this before, there's 3 layers. There's like the top that's got more of a dewy finish to it, not much coverage. Then this one has a little more coverage, and then this one has the most coverage. So I generally just go in and mix the top 2, and then pat it on under my eyes with my finger. Also, I have glitter, like just randomly around my face, mostly around my eyes because I did a makeup look yesterday with glitter. One time, like a year ago I think it was, I had said that. I was like, sorry if you see glitter on my face. Yesterday I did a glitter look and there's still glitter on my face. And someone was like, ew, just wash your face. And I was like, apparently you have never worked with glitter before. Because if you've worked with glitter before, you know, just washing your face, it doesn't cut it. You will find glitter for months after in the most obscure places. Blends into my skin so seamlessly since I don't wear foundation, like it's a godsend. So now I'll go on to my bronzer, which I've talked about before in my favorites video. That's what it was. My most recent favorites video, I talked about this, and it's a bronzer I made from cocoa powder and arrowroot powder. The arrowroot powder is to lighten it, so that's what I will go in with. And I'll take this EcoTools brush, which was also in my favorites video, the blending and bronzing brush, and sometimes a little bit extra gets on the lid, so I just tap it off, and then whatever's on the lid, I'll either just go in like that or I'll dip into the product and then put it in the lid and just kind of like, so I can evenly distribute it on the brush is what I'm trying to say. Oh, there's some glitter. School is out, you guys. I'm so happy I can focus on my work now and focus on my YouTube. That's what I'm most excited for. Next, I'm going to go in with blush, which is by Sparrow Cosmetics because they're my favorite blushes. It's in this Elate packaging, Z palette type thing. I ran out of Z palette space and I wanted to get more of a sustainable option. It's made out of bamboo instead of going and getting a plastic one, because I needed to get one anyway. So I'm with this blush shade from Sparrow Cosmetics, Lonely Hearts Club. Love that one too. It's a little more pinky, but I think I want to do this one for today. This brush is also by EcoTools. It's the sheer powder brush, but I love it for blush. And I just stick it on. I add like a lot at first, but then I go in and you'll see. And then I just tap on over it to blend it in further and just kind of get rid of the excess amount of blush I just put on my face. Now I'm going in with highlight, which is from Hypnose Cosmetics. It was an eyeshadow, but then I mentioned that I love it as a highlight, and so she made it into like a highlight sized pan, and it's in the shade Heather. It's amazing. So I go between, on a daily basis, I go between this one or one by Sparrow Cosmetics. Normally I do 3 or Clumsy. One of those two. Those are my favorites. It's just such a beautiful, sheeny, no glittery highlight. It's incredible. I don't find that it has that much back pigment either. Like, it's basically purely a sheen. At this point, sometimes I will go in with a setting mist, not to make my makeup last longer, but to kind of hydrate my skin further if I'm feeling like my skin is a little bit dry, or I'll go and do that throughout the day. But it's in the other room and I don't feel like getting it. But basically it's one I made. It's just from water and vegetable glycerin. Gonna go in and curl my eyelashes up. There's that. And then we're going in with my Baby Bat Beauty Midnight Mascara. Yes, it's in plastic packaging, but I have not found any type of mascara that compares to this. And I'll find something to do with the tube when I'm done with each tube. This is actually a new one. My other one I think I'm going to make into my holder for my eyebrow gel if I end up making my own, if I can't find one. But yeah, I'll figure out something to do with the tubes. Haven't seen my review on this, go check it out if you are interested in super lengthening and volumizing mascaras. That's pretty much it, you guys. Sometimes I'll go in with a lip. Usually when I do, it's Emilia by Sparrow Cosmetics. Actually, I think I'm gonna do no lip for today. So yeah, Obviously, filming this takes a lot longer, but if I'm not filming this and I'm just doing this to get out the door, it takes me like 10 or 15 minutes, and the longest part is the brows. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one if you watch it. Yeah.